So on a Stinger, by default, it would come with these little hog rings that would attach the cord to the swivel. Now these are designed to release under load, but over time these rings can loosen off and the string can then come undone from the swivel. What some people do is they will then tie the string directly back into the swivel. Now the problem with that is we lose the ability of that breakaway point, which is what these are designed to provide. So what we have come up with is these little insert pieces to go in line with the string, so it still gives us the breakaway option, but we don't have to replace the entire cord. So for this, there will be one of these little breakaway points that we can install into the system, and we're also going to have another quick link connector that we can use to join them all up. So we're going to be retrofitting these into the pre-existing system. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the swivel component from the Stinger. So we're just going to have to undo this little quick link that's just on the underside of here. We're going to have to undo this quick link here. Now this should be hand tight. You should be able to get it undone. If you can't, then you could just use a small spanner just to undo it if it is tight. But you should just be able to do these by hand. So we could just unswivel it and then take the swivel out and remove that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to attach the cord back into this swivel. So we can get, it doesn't matter which way round you have this. Doesn't matter which way round, we're just going to be getting the end of the cord. We're going to be feeding it through the swivel on one side. We're just going to pull a little bit of tail out through on this end here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tie a figure of 8 knot on this. So to tie a figure of 8 knot into this, we're just going to create a loop, a small little loop, like so. And then we're going to pass this over the top, and then we're going to pass the whole swivel through the loop that we've created, and that will create a figure of 8 knot in the top. We can get this all nice and neat, like so. And now we've got this attached in with a nice little figure of 8, and we've got that attached in. So now what we need to do is we need to install the quick release onto this. So we're going to get another quick link connector on this. Again, we should just be able to do this by hand. So we should be able to just unscrew this all of the way. This can then go onto the swivel, like so. And then we can have just one. We're just going to be getting one of these breakaway points. We're just going to be installing one onto the end of this, like so. And then we can then secure that back up. Again, this can just be done hang tight, just nip it up. And then what we're going to be doing is then installing this section back onto this Stinger. So we can get our Stinger in. And we're just going to be installing that on, and then screwing the quick link back up. Now we are back operational, but we still have the ability for this to break away because we've got the breakaway clip in here. So we've got the Stinger, we've got a quick link, the breakaway point, another quick link, the swivel, so the string won't get tangled up or anything like that. And then we've got a figure of 8 knot in the end.